It's Karen from Wellness Works Northwest. How are ya? Feeling okay? Cool. You know, it's okay when you're not feeling okay. It's when, okay, I'm getting old, that kind of thing. But when your kids don't feel okay, you got a problem. It's like, oh, you can almost feel it, can't you? It's like, what's the matter? Ooh, something's wrong, that kind of thing. Now, when you think of arthritis, you think of it as kind of an older person's disease, don't you? You say, oh, yeah, well, he's older, got a little arthritis here, that kind of thing. But that's not true. Did you know that over 300,000 kids have what is called juvenile arthritis in America? I didn't know it at all. And you think, wow, that's a lot of kids. Think about how you feel. If you have arthritis, you're probably going, oh man, to be a kid and have this, ow. It can be just debilitating. It's terrible. But I wanted to make sure that I brought that to your attention because I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, my kid's got arthritis. What do I do? And you may be feeling like, I'm not really sure what to do. Well, first of all, like I said, it does happen to a lot of kids. You got to know that. And you think about arthritis, it's the inflammation of the joints, okay? And that is just super painful. So if your kid is diagnosed with juvenile arthritis, there's some things that you can do to kind of help. First of all, you got to realize that the kid may become a bit emotional because he or she is in so much pain. And most kids are out there ripping around and having fun, and it might take them a little while to get around because, they're, once again, in pain, that kind of thing. There are all kinds of medications and everything. It's probably a little bit different with kids so far as the strength and everything is concerned, but you have to know that in kids, and adults too, but in kids, that's what we're talking about right now, they can have all kinds of things. Arthritis can show in the form of fibromyalgia, lupus, mitosis, scleroderma, and vasculitis. All these things are super duper painful. One of the best things you can do is diet, of course. Make sure that your kid is eating anti-inflammatory foods, okay? And we talked about the Mediterranean diet, which is a really good diet for them, that kind of thing, to kind of help them not be in so much pain. Now, you're going to have some emotional difficulties a lot of times because, once again, it's the pits not to be able to run around and have a good time and everything. And you can listen to nice, soft, smooth music. That really helps, that kind of thing. Talk to them. Maybe pay them a little more attention and just say, okay, let's kind of relax. Is there a hobby or something they can do? Put puzzles together, which kind of helps them with their mobility. Range of motion exercises is really the king whenever you have arthritis. Weight-bearing exercises, that kind of thing. And a lot of times little kids will have it in their hands, which makes it really hard to do all kinds of things. So you want to make sure that you're there for them, that you recognize what it is. First of all, please go ahead and make sure they're getting in so you can get it diagnosed, because the sooner you have it diagnosed, the better. Now, when it comes to, once again, this is kind of an autoimmune disease, and we know what happens there. It's basically our body is fighting with each other. Our immune system is fighting against all the cells and the neurons and everybody. It's just a mess in there, okay? And so you're going to be trying to help them through this, help them understand kind of what's going on, and let them know everything is okay. And you're going to make sure that they do exercise. Very, very important. So stretching is important for you, but it is super important for them too. Because if you don't get those joints moving, that's going to cause you more problems. It's going to make them just sticky and whatnot. And so I just wanted to show you just a few, pardon my notes here, I wanted to show you just a few exercises that you can do, especially if you're having some hand problems. And if you're up, kind of take your fingertips like this, nice and easy. Kind of try to get that in if you can. Sometimes there's so much pain, it's kind of bowed out a little bit. That's okay. Just work with what you have, just nice and easy, and just take those hands out. Boom, 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 and make it fun, of course, because a lot of times kids are like, okay, this is boring. So make it as much fun as you can. Tell a story while you're doing it. whatever. In other words, it's not the end of the world if your kid has juvenile arthritis, okay? We can get through this. But exercise is going to be really important. Range of motion, just like this. These are going to help them hear, that kind of thing. And you can still be there where you just kind of go up. Watch those shoulders, because there may be lots of biting shoulder pain in there. And they're probably going to have less pain if you can just get them to move it. Very important. Just nice and easy. Take your time and come up. Try to come up. The range of motion, once again, may be off. So as we're trying to come back like this, they may only be able to come like right about here. Range of motion. And just take your time, nice and easy. And the more they do these kinds of exercises, bam. And that stretches the back really good, stretches the shoulders. They're going to get better and better at it. It may be painful, once again, so you want to help them work through the pain, nice and easy. Slow movements really work. Bam. Taking your time, just range of motion, nice and functionality there. Your time. And come up again. You can make this all kinds of fun. You can tell little funny jokes, sing little songs, do whatever you need to do. But it's going to be more fun for them if they see you doing it too. That kind of thing. Spending good quality time with them. Arthritis is nothing to play with. And if unfortunately your kid does have it, try to get down and make sure they understand, hey, we understand pain, but we can do this together, okay? You have any questions or anything, hey, send me an email, Karen@wellnessworthnw.com. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you positive vibes and positive prayers. See you soon.